Ba-ba-ba, ba-na-na-na. Yeah, that's right. It's your favorite little yellow monsters. The 2022 film releases that have us all excited include Minions, The Rise of Gru, which tells the story of how Gru came to utilize the Minions as his personal henchmen. It's no surprise that there's always a star-studded cast with any Despicable Me movie, whether it's a major entry or a spin-off like this one. So before you find yourself recognizing some iconic voices behind these characters, we've gone ahead and compiled it all for you in advance. Thank us later. Let's jump straight into the details. The events of Minions will be continued in Minions: The Rise of Gru. In contrast to how we've seen him as an adult, this movie is set in the 70s with a 12-year-old Gru who has the goal of being the best and most powerful supervillain on the entire planet. With the intention of joining the Vicious Six, a notorious bunch of villains, he goes to meet them. Gru uses the assistance of his minions to steal a priceless stone in order to impress this bunch. But if we learned anything, it's never that simple. As soon as Gru realizes he has turned into the greatest evil he could have ever imagined, he flees with the help of his fearless minions. In order to save himself, he ultimately turns to Wild Knuckles, the former Vicious Six commander that Gru had intended to take his place. With the last movie, we learned that the minions have existed on Earth for more than 1 million years, and to give them a reason for existing, they constantly search for a super evil, wicked master. These little evil-loving critters will exert every effort to make Gru the greatest villain in history, because he's now their new master. Or they'll try, at the very least. So, who's that we hear? Are you ready to see Gru embark on a mission to achieve his goals at any cost with his steadfast band of ancient yellow creatures? We know we are. The best part, Steve Carell is back to reprise his iconic role as Gru, and so is Pierre Coffin, the voice of Minions. Well, the voices of Kevin, Stuart, Bob, and Otto, to be precise. They're not the only actors who have returned to the franchise. In the Minions 2 sequel, Russell Brand returns as Dr. Nefario, Gru's future crime accomplice, while Julie Andrews reprises her role as Marlena, the mother of the villain. The director of the Anti-Villain League, who first debuted in the second installment of the Despicable Me trilogy, Silas Ramsbottom, is also back, voiced by Steve Coogan, who has previously voiced a number of characters in the series. That's more than enough reason to look forward to this movie, right? But let's talk about Steve Carell for a second. It comes as no surprise that Steve, the man, the myth, and the legend himself, was returned to voice the perfect Gru in the movie. He's a lot younger than we've previously seen him, though. Carell has appeared in a lot of other shows and movies before on both film and television. The iconic role of Michael Scott that he played in the critically acclaimed TV series The Office US is probably what makes him most well known. But the actor has done a lot more work in TV since then, including the lead role on the Netflix comedy Space Force, a major role in the fantastic Apple TV Plus series The Morning Show, a leading role in the Angie Tribeca, and numerous guest appearances on TV shows. It's a voice we've all grown up hearing. In the unlikely event that you've got no idea what we're talking about, watch his classics. We're talking about the comedy Evan Almighty, Date Night, Crazy Stupid Love. By any chance did Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy catch your eye? He's also accomplished a great deal in the drama genre, making cameos in notable movies like Foxcatcher, Little Miss Sunshine, Battle of the Sexes, Beautiful Boy, and many others. Like every other character, he does justice to Gru. We can't imagine the franchise without him. Here are more voices you might recognize. Taraji P. Henson, who's the voice of Bell Bottom in Minions: The Rise of Gru, is another outstanding performer on this list. This wonderful actress has been active for a while and has acted in a number of films and TV episodes, with one of her biggest roles coming in Empire when she played Cookie Lion and won praise from critics. She also appeared in a number of guest spots on popular TV programs and was cast as a member of Annie Live, where she got to showcase her singing abilities. Henson has also enjoyed success as an actor in motion pictures, making appearances in blockbusters including Hidden Figures, Hustle and Flow, Proud Mary, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, The Best of Enemies, and many others. Moving on, Michelle Yeoh is another legendary actress who joins the cast of Minions: The Rise of Gru, providing the voice of Master Chow, a master of Kung Fu. Michelle Yeoh has made headlines in 2022 for her outstanding performance in Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, but Yeoh has been involved in the film business for years. She has acted in a variety of films, including the James Bond movie, Tomorrow Never Dies, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the romance comedy Crazy Rich Asians, Last Christmas, the movie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and a lot more. Yeoh has also established herself in TV, playing Philippa Georgiou in the Paramount Plus TV series Star Trek, Discovery, and appearing in the Netflix original series Marco Polo. She will also appear in The Witcher: Blood Origin, the upcoming The Witcher spinoff. Stay tuned for that. More fantastic characters and the stars behind them. Next on our list is Jean-Claude Van Damme, the action icon himself who plays Jean-Claude. By the way, character name choices in this franchise are to die for. Anywho, this Belgian actor has established himself in Hollywood and has starred in numerous films and TV shows, showcasing his acting and fighting prowess. The criminal drama JCVD, Sudden Death, Maximum Risk, Double Impact, Cyborg, the Expendable series, the Kung Fu Panda franchise, the Kickboxer series, The Last Mercenary, and many others are just a few of his career highlights in the cinema business, although he typically makes cameo appearances or hosts his own programs like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Behind Closed Doors. Rame movie star or other series, Dam has made his mark on TV as well. Have you ever imagined a nun wearing nunchucks? You don't have to imagine much longer. In the movie, we come across Nunchuck, who's voiced by Lucy Lawless and does exactly as the name suggests. This legendary actress first gained notoriety in the 1990s TV series Xena, Warrior Princess, and her fame has only grown since then. Wondering where else you've seen her before? After a time as Xena, Lawless continued to contribute her acting skills to TV, appearing in a number of high-profile series like Battlestar Galactica, Spartacus, Blood and Sand, Spartacus Gods of the Arena, Spartacus Vengeance, Parks and Recreation, Ash vs. Evil Dead, My Life is Murder. She's had a super exciting career in the industry with movies like Boogeyman, Justice League, The New Frontier, Bedtime Stories, and many other hits to her name. Dolph Lundgren, who voices Vengeance in Minions: The Rise of Gru, is the next person on our list. He first caught our eye for playing Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. He's since made numerous film and TV appearances. If we look at his career in movies, it includes The Punisher, Showdown in Little Tokyo, Castle Falls, Wanted Man, Silent Trigger, and others, in addition to playing the renowned He-Man in Masters of the Universe. He also played a significant role in the Expendable series, returned to the Creed series as Ivan in Creed II, and was a cast member of the Aquaman movie. TV has also given Lundgren some exposure. He plays a recurring character in the CW's Arrowverse. Brace yourself, more stars ahead. It's no surprise that Danny Trejo is providing the voice of Stronghold in Minions: The Rise of Gru, given his extensive Hollywood experience and ferocious persona. Compared to other performers, this man has far more acting roles. Seriously, just Google him. He's everywhere. But we'll focus on a few of his best in order to keep this from getting too long. Trejo starred in a number of noteworthy movies such as Desperado, Heat, From Dusk Till Dawn series, Machete, Grindhouse, Dora and the Lost City of Gold, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, Reindeer Games, and many more. Along with several guest parts, Trejo has had a successful career in TV. Some of his major jobs include recurring work on King of the Hill, a part on the hit FX drama Sons of Anarchy, and a part in the TV series based on From Dusk Till Dawn. As we mentioned earlier, Russell Brand voices young Dr. Nefario, Gru's colleague. Russell Brand has a long history in the industry. He initially rose to fame as the host of Big Brother's Big Mouth, but he continued to contribute his skills to other prominent ventures. He appeared in a number of films, including Get Him to the Greek, Hop, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Rock of Ages, Trolls, Arthur, and most recently, Death on the Nile in 2022. He's also had various roles on TV, most of which have been for his own productions or guest spots on other people's shows, such as Brand X with Russell Brand. The next voice actors we'll talk about are, without a doubt, our favorites. First off, it's none other than Julie Andrews. She's unquestionably the love of our life, and we're so thrilled that she's in the movie. In Hollywood, Andrews is a legend. She hasn't played a significant role in TV beyond a few guest appearances, and her role as Lady Whistledown on the Netflix series Bridgerton. But she has been a massive star in movies for decades and has appeared in a ton of iconic movies that you've probably heard of. We're going to judge you if you haven't. JK, maybe not. The Sound of Music, Mary Poppins, Victoria, My Fair Lady, and the Princess Diaries series are just a few of her standout performances. Need we say more? Next is Alan Arkin, who provides Wild Knuckles' voice in the movie. It's hardly surprising that Alan Arkin, who's been in Hollywood for a very long time and has received numerous award nominations for his performances, is now adding voice acting to his already strong portfolio. The Russians are coming, Wait Until Dark, The In-Laws, Little Miss Sunshine, Argo, Slums of Beverly Hills, 13 Conversations About One Thing, $1 Million Arm, and other of his most well-known movies are just a few examples. He's also made appearances in a few TV productions, including The Kaminsky Method and Escape from Sobibor. And last but definitely not least, we've got RZA, a musician and actor. You may be familiar with the music from many of the movies he has scored, including the Kill Bill duology, Blade Trinity, The Man with the Iron Fists, and others. He first got his start as a member of the Wu-Tang Clan, but he's also made a lot of film and TV appearances as an actor. Some of his most notable films are American Gangster, Nobody, The Dead Don't Die, and Life in a Year. Also, he's made appearances in episodes of Outlaw, Gang-Related, The Simpsons, and many others. You see what we mean by a star-studded cast? It's hardly shocking to learn that the Minions: The Rise of Gru cast has accomplished such amazing stuff, given the presence of so many big names. After they've gotten hold of those pesky little minions, we, for one, cannot wait to watch what they do next. And that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, The Focus, for more movie-related news. We'll see you next time. Bye.